Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to use every single shade in my Pan Those eyeshadows for this look. So I am coming at you barefaced. All I did was I applied my SPF. That is why I'm getting a little bit more of a white cast. So yeah, we're just going to put on my eyeshadow in this video. I'm going to be actually I'll do my face makeup. You'll see that in a different video. It's going to be my Get Ready With Me life updates that's going to be posting later this month. I just kind of wanted to film both of these at once because Scorpio season means it is predominantly my family's birth month. November, 8 different members of my family were born. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to just zoom you in and we'll start applying some makeup. Okay, so we are extra close and personal for this. I'm looking extremely washed out because it got closer and now we're just looking ghastly white. So yeah, I'm just going to start by applying a base, and I really don't know. So in my Shop My Stash, I pulled all of my colorful bases because they were in my roulette pan. They rolled out since, but yeah, so we're just gonna make a eye base. I think I'm gonna just use the orange and yellow, and this is kind of what I've been doing, is I will take a bit of this LA Girl Pro Mixing Foundation, just the white shade, put a pump on the back of my hand, ooh, and then mix a couple, a little bit of these with them. Yeah. Then I just take a domed brush and mix. Since it is an extremely, I mix a lot of that foundation with it, it makes the primer or base a little bit more liquidy than it normally is. So I do that, and then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. This step can be a little crazy looking, and that's absolutely fine. So that is the base on. So it looks a little out there, I know, but that's fine. We're going to cover things up. I really don't know. Oh, maybe I should show you the color story we're working with. So that's just going to go swipe on the screen. I honestly have no idea what we're going to do with this look. Since we put the warm tones, the warm base on, I'm thinking the warm tones should probably go on the upper lid, and then we can do the cooler tones like those purples that we pulled on the lower lash line. So what I'm going to do first is actually, oh my gosh, I'm going to drop stuff. I'm going to go in with the shade Lure here. This is actually the first look I'm doing. I'm actually filming this on October 25th. It's probably going to go up either the first week, maybe midway through November. I haven't really decided my uploads currently. Still finalizing my November schedule. I have no idea when this is going to go up, but this is actually the first time I'm using any of this new rotation, because again, it is October 25th. It is the day after I just filmed my Pan Those eyeshadows. It's actually going up. It'll already be up by the time you watch this video, so I will link it in the cards and down below in the description box. But we pulled a lot more autumnal colors. We were working a lot with very heavy summer shades for the past few months, and it's been really fun, but now I'm really craving some grungy, deeper, more warm-toned kind of shades. So I have my build your own palette that I created this month. This top row here is all of my Pan Those eyeshadow shades. So what I'm going to do is first go in with In Frequency, that just matte orange, taking it on the same exact brush that I did. And I'm just going to kind of fluff that on top of where I put Lure, just to kind of change the tone of it. The nice thing about doing something like this is it keeps the depth that the initial shade put, but it kind of changes the tone to match what you're looking to do a little bit better. This is definitely going to be something where you like have to trust the process, because it's probably going to look terrible with like all of this until the very end. So bear with it. It trusts the process in this one. Okay, now that I've blended in frequency kind of all on top of what we did before, I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Doppio by Looxi Beauty, and we're just going to put that out here. Hoping I'm not blocking what I'm doing with the mirror or anything. Okay, so we have Doppio on the lid like that, and I think I'm just going to put whatever that shade was. I can't find my brush, so my brain is not working. I'm going to pull Sundaze, again, Looxi Beauty. Oh, goodness, I'm going to pick... Why am I so clumsy today? Oh, my gosh. So, Sundaze, going to grab quite a bit of that, loaded it onto this brush, and really I want to... I'm kind of deciding what I'm going to do still.
Oh man, this is a really pretty shade. Very happy to have pulled it.
Oh my gosh, that is just already, just that is so pretty in my opinion. I think that's just, I'm dropping everything. Why? I'm so clumsy today. I'm like a half step of spilling my entire iced coffee everywhere in this room again. So I'm just going to squeeze a bit of NYX glitter glue onto my hand. Use my pinky to grab some. And then I'm going to just, like the inner corner and a bit on top of the orange. If I can open it, oh my gosh, is grab some of this guy. And I'm actually going to grab it on a pencil brush.
Maybe I should use my finger the whole time.
Is that looking, that's looking a lot. Very. Well, now that I know that that is extremely powerful, we're going to go a little less crazy on this side. Hopefully. I feel like that's pretty even. I can't look at like my face front and center. My monitor's that direction. So if you're ever wondering why I look that way so often, it's because my monitor's over there and I want to make sure my camera's not overheated or like turned the recording off, because I can only record for 20 minutes on my camera. And we all know I'm long-winded, so I'm going to actually cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use the shade Cream Soda from my 20 favorites. I just really want to blend out this top portion. So I'm just going to, whatever cream shade, I didn't pull one in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, and I don't have one in, well, I guess I do have one in one of the palettes, but this is just, I want to use the shade up, so we're just gonna, if you have a cream shade, just use it to blend kind of thing. So I'm gonna finish my face, and then we'll check back in for my lower lash line. We are all zoomed in again. I'm looking a lot less whitewashed. We have I filmed my Get Ready With Me life updates. We talk about a traumatic issue, an exciting issue, and a funny story that segues back into the exciting thing. Again, I'm gonna go back in with the lure from this guy, from my, whatever this palette was, the Prism palette. Words, man, are hard today. And I'm going to take it on a little like domed pencil brush, like a little flimsy dome that's not going to help you see it. So we're just going to tuck that right under the lash line. It's such a different eye look than what I've been used to wearing, because I've been getting, the previous couple of rotations have been so bright and intense, with just like a bright pink, a bright blue, a bright green, that this is just such a different, like a breath of fresh air kind of look. This beautiful, beautiful shade. This is Looxi Duperstar. It is that duochrome blue purple, one of my favorite shades. I'm always drawn to shades like this. And I don't know why, because I'm not into purples normally, but if you saw my favorite shade in every palette, you would have seen that when a palette has that kind of shade, I'm like immediately drawn to it. I have 3 in my collection. Those in the palettes that they are, I'm like, those are the shades I really want to use in those. So it's just very funny that not into purples until they have a blue shift, and then I'm like, yes, give it to me.
I don't know what this is. Grabbing product.
Kind of like the cheap application of where to put it. Oh boy, is that intense. I love it. So I'm taking a very small amount of Lure, and we're just going to blend the very bottom edge of this out. I love this look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So I'm taking that fluffy brush that we used before, like on the upper lash or the upper lid, and I'm just going to blend just to help a little bit. What I'm going to do now is grabbing some more of that foil shadow on the pencil brush, and we're just going to tap that right to really intensify the lower lash line. Intense. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to just throw my lashes. I haven't decided liner. I think this would look good with the liner. So we're just going to quick do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so that is it. That is the finished look for my using every Pan Those eyeshadow shade in one look. I truly love how this look turned out. Let me know if you would have done anything differently, if you would have done the cool tones on top. Maybe you would have done a 2-tone look. Let me know what you would have done with the color story that I was given, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay sane, and stay safe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!